Tyrese Halliburton and that injured left wrist. He said, no concern at all. He'll be out there. He'll be fine. However, I have learned during halftime, Halliburton did get that wrist x-rayed. They are waiting for results. Obviously, he's out there, and there appears to be a significantly more tape on that wrist than there was in the first half.
They got that thing taped. I'm sure they worked on it after the x-ray at halftime as Indiana comes up empty on its first trip. Donovan Mitchell putting all kinds of pressure on this defense. Poked away, they keep it alive. Wade from deep. Look at Mitchell just playing on a different planet.
And it's also their ability to dominate that offensive glass. You know, you go back to game one, they took 15 more shots in that game. It didn't end up in a win, but a similar dynamic here. 12 more shots in that first half for the Cavs.
Indiana gets it back after another turnover, and then it's Turner. Little leaner on the baseline, and Miles Turner now 17 points. Putting together a big night here in game two. For a beautiful lead, Strus the fake. Mitchell, good close, Nembhard. Allen, all 82 games this year since in 2018. He's become such a heart and soul piece for this Cavs team that they are leaning on tonight heavily.
And they're going to need him. As you've noticed in this game, too, Ty Jerome, who's had such a terrific season for them, has had some struggles here offensively, not as confident shooting the basketball as Andrew Nembhard knocks down the baseline jumper.
Andrew Nembhard, remember what he did in game one? Playoff career high, 23 points. He hit 5 threes in that game. He's got 8 tonight. That is Jerome with a little flick. His first basket and first points of the night.
And that is huge. They are going to need him to be aggressive offensively. And keeping them out of transition.
Indiana, 14 turnovers in the first half. Most that they have committed in the first half all season. Jerome trying to get the defender on his hip pocket. Nesmith the leak out. Forceful finish at the other end, and it's back down to 11.
Yeah, and more importantly for the Pacers, a run out, right? Their defense leads to an offensive transition opportunity, and they're able to convert.
Only their 6th fast break point tonight.
And that's a stat, Spiro, as you see Allen continuing. I'm not a big fan of the fast break stats. I try to focus in on how early in the shot clock can you score. If you're scoring in the first 6 to 10 seconds, that to me is in essence a transition opportunity.
Boy, what a feed. Turner, lead pass for Siakam.
To their offense, they have been creating high quality shots with consistency.
Mitchell
has had an all-around masterful performance thus far.
28 years of age, at the height of his powers. Well, they knew that he would have to play a monster game tonight. Short-handed as Turner tees one up, misses short. And Indiana is now 5 of 16 from 3. Just under 4 minutes gone by in the quarter. Mitchell against Nesmith on the wing. This is Jerome, knifes in underneath.
Even when he doesn't get it, he does a great job of spacing the paint, and it forces you defensively to account for him.
Oh, a beautiful looking soft touch. And Miles Turner cuts it to 14. But can Indiana string together some stops? 19 for Turner.
We're going to a little bit of a zone.
Nesmith still feeling that pain. Here's Jerome into the corner. Mitchell. And he finally. And of course, #1 seed in the East, one of the greatest seasons in their franchise history. But even despite some struggles tonight, Indiana proving to everyone just how good that they can be.
They are a terrific team. They just have not been able to get into any kind of a rhythm with how they want to play offensively. And quite frankly, defensively, they've been nowhere near as active as we saw in game one.
Boy, Mitchell, beautiful feed, and Allen sticking with
rebound for him, and he has done that here.
Before this thing switches to Indianapolis for game 3 on Friday night, so that'll help their cause.
There's still a ton of time left in this game, too. Oh, my goodness.
Doing his best Donovan Mitchell impression. My goodness, where did that come from Strus? And this thing has ballooned back to 20. Halliburton bottled up. Neesmith is going to fire. Big shot for the Pacers.
And Halliburton ended up in the seats after that possession.
Actually knocked over a couple of spectators in a collision. Ty Jerome, a little bit short. And Turner, good box out against Allen. Can the Pacers respond? Neesmith dials up another three. Too much. Rebound Wade. Told you at the top, Indiana was 53% from three in game one. Thought he was back on the playground in Chicago with that play. Toppin, corner pocket three for Toppin, and suddenly it's a 14-point game.
Yeah, and we talked about this is an explosive offensive team.
Two-man action, Jerome and Okoro, 7 on the timer. Jerome's going to step back and pull. Short. Kept alive. Jerome, another floater. Missed again. And Ty Jerome is now 1 of 12 shooting.
He has really been struggling to find it. You can see he's short on just about everything. And this is a big stretch here right now for the Cavs. No
situation for the Cavs, and Max Strus stepping up to the plate when his team needed a big night.
And I tell you what, Carol, this next 3 minutes or so is critical for the Cavs. And boy, that's some struggles here with this second unit. That is a great way to kickstart the rest of this quarter.
Boy, Okoro is hurt. Mathurin taking advantage against the left hip of Okoro, trying to grit his way through. So a 15-point game with 4.5 left in the quarter. Ben Shepherd defending Jerome. Strus pulls up. It's a rare miss for him, and the rebound corralled by McConnell. Can Indiana take advantage here with Mitchell on the bench? Halliburton on the bench at the other end, and that is Mathurin. Back-to-back baskets, and it's down to 13.
Yeah, great attacks there by Mathurin, able to get to the rim and finish up over the shot blocker, Allen.
7 points for Mathurin. Strus, and he just keeps on coming.
And if you're the Cavs, understanding this group on the floor for the Pacers, they don't have a lot of rim protection. You can be aggressive to get to the paint.
McConnell, boy, he beat Jerome, just couldn't finish the layup. So Ty Jerome taking over the reins of the offense here with Mitchell on the bench. Strus fires short. Rebound tracked down by Shepherd. Shepherd back to McConnell, open three. Boy, they needed that.
They sure did. That, not a great three-point shooter, but he was so open, hard to pass that one up.